Hi, you guys. Welcome to Audrey's reading area. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 8 p.m.
Alexa, what time is Audrey's reading area?
Audrey reads in her area live at 8 o'clock p.m.
Live at 8. Live at 8, you guys. Welcome, welcome. Shout out to my Aunt B, my Aunt Bernadette. Yes, she does watch my videos. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Shout out to my grandbabies, Korea, Sanaa, David the Third, and Caden. I love you guys, and I miss you all so much. I pray every day that I can get to see you again, and real soon. So, on this Educational Tuesday, I have a fun and exciting book that I'll be reading to you. But first, click that like button, click that share button, then go on over to YouTube and smack that subscribe button. Smash it up. Smash that subscribe button for me. Now, the fun and exciting book that I'll be reading to you today. Educational. Richard Scarry's Please and Thank You book. Please and Thank You book. I saw this book and I had to get it because a lot of times it's almost like the words please and thank you don't exist anymore. A lot of these students, they just don't say please or don't say thank you. And I give them something. I say, if you want something, you have to say please. Once I give it to you, say thank you, even candy, or I'm going to snatch it right back. Snatch it right back. So when they see me coming for it, they're like, oh, no, no, please. They're like, thank you, thank you. So they learn when they're in my class, at least, they say please and thank you. Manners, manners, manners. I'm gonna just dive right into this book. Richard Scarry's Please and Thank You. We can only assume he's the writer and the illustrator because it does not list anybody else as the illustrator. So let's dive right in. Richard Scarry's Please and Thank You book. It's time to read a story. It says this is a Random House New York book. So let's check it out. The busy day. The busy day. Huckle and Lowly got out of bed. They washed their faces and brushed their teeth. Lowly didn't have any hair to comb. After dressing, they put away their pajamas very neatly. At breakfast, they chewed their food slowly and quietly. When they had finished, they asked to be excused from the table. Everyone helped Mommy to clear the table. Aw, how cool is that? How cool is that? Thank you, Lowly. Then all the children went off to school. Little sister's shoelace came untied. Uh-oh. Little sister's shoelace came untied. What do? Everybody waited while Lowly tied it for her. At school, their teacher was waiting to greet them. Good morning, Miss Honey, they all said cheerfully. Miss Honey asked them to copy some words from the blackboard. When they were done, Lowly helped Miss Honey by cleaning off the blackboard. I hope that's what she wanted. I hope she actually wanted them to clean it off, right? During recess, they all went out into the schoolyard to play. They took turns going down the slide. That Lowly is certainly a fine slider, isn't he? In the afternoon, everyone cut up pieces of colored paper and pasted them together to make pictures. Bring! The school bell rang. Time to go home. Lowly helped little sister clean up her desk. He takes good care of her because she is younger than the others. Don't spill the paste, Lowly. On the way home, Lowly fell into a mud puddle. Poor Lonely. Poor Lowly. Aw. He left muddy footprints all over Mother Cat's clean floor. Lowly, said Mother Cat, you know you should have never come into the house with a muddy foot. She had to give Lowly a bath. My, he's a slippery little fellow. Then she dried him off, and he got dressed for supper. At the supper table, everyone ate with his fork. Nobody ever eats with their fingers or their foot. After supper, Daddy gave everyone a piggyback ride to bed. Good night, all. See? Good night, all. Pig will and won't, and pig won't. Pig will and pig won't. Mother Pig had two little pigs, Pig will and Pig won't. Whenever she asked them to do something, Pig will said, I will. Pig won't said, he always said, can you guess? That's right, I won't. If Daddy asked them to play more quietly, Pig will said, I will. But Pig won't said, that's right, I won't. When Mother asked, will someone please empty the wastebasket? Who do you suppose said, I will? Who do you think said, I will? One day, Daddy said, who will come to the boat yard and help me work on my boat? Pig will said, I will. Guess who said, I won't? So Daddy and Pig will drove to the boatyard to work, and Pig won't stayed home. Mother Pig stayed in her room all afternoon writing a children's book. She paid no attention to Pig won't. He had no one to play with. He had no one to talk to. Pig won't spent a very boring afternoon. But everyone at the boatyard was working together busily and having a good time. Pig will helped Daddy paint his boat and helped Bananas Gorilla build a banana boat. He helped Sally Bunny varnish her water skis. Willie Bear hoisted him to the top of the mast on his sailboat. There, Pig Will fixed the wind vane. Wow, he's doing all of this, helping others. Hard workers get very hungry, so everyone stopped to have ice cream. Oh dear, somebody forgot to bring the napkins. So they're having ice cream. When Pig Will got back home, he told Pig Won't about the good time he had had. Suddenly, Pig Won't began to understand that work, especially if you are helping others, can be lots more fun than doing nothing. I must stop saying I won't all the time, he told himself. Well, the very next day, his mother asked if someone would help her sweep. Right away, Pig Will said, I will. And right away, Pig Won't said, me too. So from that day on, Pig Won't has always been called Pig Me Too. That's right, you guys got it. A visit with Tilly. Tilly called some friends and invited them to her house for a little tea party. Bugdozer was already there. When they arrived at Tilly's house, Huckle shook hands with her and said politely, how do you do? The other guests all did the same. All, that is, except Lowly. He had to shake his foot with Tilly. Shake his foot. Harry Hyena picked up Tilly's big, beautiful vase and waved it around. Tilly had to ask him to put it down. It isn't a good idea to pick up other people's valuable things without asking permission. Ask permission. Then Tilly asked them all to sit down while she went to get some cake and ice cream. Lowly, stop rocking back and forth in that chair, said little sister. Rocking back and forth. You are supposed to sit up straight when you're eating at the table. How many of you had their moms tell you this? Yes, how many of your moms told you that? When I was little, oh yeah, sit up straight. My grandma told me that too. When Tilly brought in the cake, she asked Loli to get her a chair. Loli brought her a chair, but it was his own tiny chair instead of Tilly's big chair. Crash! Just look what happened. Oh my, said Loli. He sat on it and it broke. That's one chair I'll never rock on again. Tilly laughed. You won't be able to sit on it again either, she said. Then they all laughed. They were glad Tilly wasn't angry. When the party was over, they all said thank you for the very nice time that they had. Tilly and Loli even blew her a kiss, like I just blew one to you guys. Sergeant Murphy's safety rules. Here is an old friend, Sergeant Murphy. He has a few good rules everybody should learn and obey. Always fasten your seatbelt in case the car stops suddenly. Little sister's doll wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Oh, see what happened? The car stopped suddenly and the doll just flew out. That's why you got to wear your seatbelts. Cross the street at the crosswalk when the light tells you that you should. The crosswalk. Never chase a ball into the road. You might be hit by a car. Ask an older person to get the ball for you. Don't lean out of the window when you are riding in a car. Do not do that. Don't run on crowded sidewalks. Don't push people either, even for fun. Don't do that. Someone may get hurt. Don't play near the water. Sergeant Murphy had to jump into the water to save Ralphie Raccoon. Very good, Murphy. Don't throw sticks or stones at people. You can hurt somebody that way. Sergeant Murphy had to put a bandage on Walter's head. He bought him an ice cream cone, too. Wasn't that nice? Never play with matches. Sergeant Murphy arrived just in time with that hose. Never play with matches, you guys. You can light things on fire and burn down your house, burn up a car. You can burn things up. Never play with matches. Sergeant Murphy tells his family to be careful at home, too. His little girl, Bridget, knows she should stay away from the hot stove when Mrs. Murphy is cooking. Can you see? All right. But Bridget doesn't know she should not leave toys lying on the stairs. Poor Sergeant Murphy. Uh-oh. Tripped on the toys on the stairs. I'm sorry, Daddy. I won't do it again. Tripped. Dolly's birthday party. Lurley, Huckle, and little sister were all invited to Dolly Pig's birthday party. They brought birthday presents to give Dolly and they put on their very best clothes. When they arrived at Dolly's house, they all said, "Happy birthday, Dolly." Shout out to my friend Kim's mom. May she rest in peace and rest in heaven. Her name was Dolly. Her name is Dolly. And Loli said, "That is a very pretty dress, Dolly." When Dolly began to open her gifts, her brother cried because he didn't have any presents. He should be patient. When his birthday comes, he will have lots of presents to open too. Dolly thanked everybody for the gifts. Then came the birthday cake. The birthday cake, the birthday cake. First, Dolly made a wish. Then after that, she blew out the candles. She almost blew away the cake. They could hardly wait to eat that beautiful birthday cake. And the ice cream too. Loli loves ice cream. Do you guys love ice cream? I know I do. I love ice cream. Later, they played Pin the Tail on the Donkey. This is Pin the Tail on the Donkey, in case you don't know or remember. Each child took a turn, and the youngest went first. That is the polite way to do things. Let the youngest ones go first. Who do you suppose won? Loli. He pinned the tail closest to where it was supposed to go. He won a very nice prize, too. But somebody must have thought Loli was the donkey. Look at his tail. Ha ha ha, laughed Loli. What a crazy donkey I am. At last, it was time for the party to end. Loli remembered to say to Dolly and her mother, "Thank you. Thank you for a very nice time. He is a very polite little donkey, isn't he?" He said, "Thank you." Lowly worms, horrid pests. Lowly worms, horrid pests. Lowly worm knows some really horrid pests. He hopes you aren't one of them. Be careful, you'll break it. Here is a selfish pest. He won't share his tricycle with his friends. This is a litter bug pest. He throws his rubbish everywhere. He doesn't put his stuff in the trash. Trash is right there, but he throws it over here. Oh my, oh my. And here is a gobbling pest. Don't be like that, rude fellow. Take small bites and chew slowly. Keep your mouth closed while eating. Look at the grabby pest. He took little sister's ice cream, but grandma's going to catch him with her umbrella. Don't take things that don't belong to you. I'm going to say it again. Don't take things that don't belong to you. Never pick on children. That's a bully, and I don't like bullies. Never pick on children smaller than you are or even bigger than you are. I added that part. That is being a mean bully pest. You leave my brother alone. Look at that bully. Never pick on anyone smaller or bigger than you. Don't be a bully. Nobody likes a bully. Don't start to talk when others are already talking. You will be an interrupting pest. Just say politely, "May I ask you something?" Or, "May I tell you something?" A teasing pest, is just awful. Nobody likes to be called names. And sticking out your tongue isn't very pretty either. A noisy pest is always shouting and giving people headaches. No one likes to have a headache. Loli also hates quarreling pests and fighting pests and smashing pests. They spoil all the fun. And don't be a crybaby. Don't be a crybaby pest. When you lose at games or don't get what you want, Lowly worm never cries. There are also driving people crazy pests. When their parents tell them they can't do something, these pests just keep pestering and saying, "Why? Why can't I?" Over and over again. Why? Why can't I? They say it over and over again. Whining, whining pests are very annoying too. Don't whine and carry on if something doesn't work the first time you try it. Just try again without whining. Well, that's enough pests. Let's look at some good friends and neighbors for a change. Good friends and neighbors. This is enough about pests. This is good friends and neighbors. Good friends and neighbors. Good friends and neighbors always help each other. Right now, all the Bunny family are trying to help Grandma find her glasses. Where in the world could she have put them? Where? Pig Will and Pig Me Too are also good neighbors. When someone asks them to do something, they do it right away with a big smile. Big smile. Good friends always cover their noses when sneezing. Achoo! Sneeze. Achoo! When they sneeze, cover it, cover it. Cover your face, your nose, your mouth. But it's hard for Eddie Elephant to cover his nose when he sneezes. Look out for germs, everyone. Look, when he sneezes. I don't know, maybe he should tuck that, but then the sneeze won't come out, right? I don't know. What do elephants do? What does Lowly always say when he asks for something? And what does Lowly, what does he say, you guys? When you ask for something, I said it in the beginning, what do you always say? That's right. You say please. And what does Lowly say when someone gives him something? Someone gives you something. What do you say? What did I say I would do? Snatch it back if you don't say this. What? You got it. Thank you. Do you say that too? Good for you. Good. Good job, you guys. If you have a friend who is sick, visit him or send him a card. Tell him you hope he gets well soon. Share with others if you would like others to share with you. Of course. Everyone likes to receive presents. Give a present to someone once in a while. Kisses make very nice presents. But don't be stingy. Give a big kiss, especially if it's to your parents, mommy and your daddy. They love big hugs and kisses from their kids. When you're leaving somebody's house after a visit, always remember to say, thank you for the very nice time. Lowly even blows a kiss when he leaves. Go to bed as soon as your parents tell you it's time. No one should have to be told a dozen times to go to bed. No one. Listen the first time, always. All right, Lowly. Please take off your hat and shoe when you go to bed. Good night, everyone. Sleep tight. Just a minute. I have to get a glass of water. The end, you guys. The end. Aw. The Please and Thank You book. Richard Scarry's Please and Thank You book. Wow. I enjoyed reading that book to you. Reminding you, because I know your parents have already told you, reminding you to say please and thank you. Please when you want something. Thank you when you get something. Yes, yes, yes. That's the good thing to do. But I'm going to end this note by saying thanks again for joining me here at Audrey's Reading Area. Don't forget to share my videos with everyone. Tell everybody to go to YouTube and smash that subscribe button on Audrey's Reading Area. And I will see you again. Shout out to everybody that's here. Greg Robinson, shout out to my mom. Everybody else that's here listening to me read. And I hope I'm encouraging you to pick up a book. Anything that's interesting to you, pick it up and read. I try to do books of all kinds. So, hope you enjoyed. I will see you again tomorrow live. Live, live at 8. All right, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Don't forget, Audrey's Reading Area, smash that subscribe button. See you soon.